Terrible box out. Look at Harrison Barnes. Right now, you should be turning your body around and boxing Scotty Barnes out. Look at this. You're starting by trying to box him out by facing him. That's not how you box out. You're Sabonis here and you want to double the post or be in the area of the post, then you're going to have to show because Gary Trent's going to be curling right off this down screen because you can't guard it. So right now, Gary Trent's cutting. Like, you've got to show here until Kevin Huerter can get over the top. Sabonis doesn't do that. Harrison Barnes has got to come all the way over here and backside help. I mean, he's already left the corner, but you got to get up. This pass can't get made. We're not worried about the skip pass. Kevin Huerter can rotate down and you can rotate over here. But if this pass gets made, now look, this is not a skip pass. This player is just one pass away now. So Keegan Murray comes to help on Fred VanVleet right here. But stop, if you're Harrison Barnes, you got to have more urgency. Harrison Barnes got to go to VanVleet. Keegan Murray's got to come here. Harrison Barnes got to get back quickly over to VanVleet. But look at Harrison Barnes walking. So, you're running drop coverage. What is Kevin Huerter doing? You've got to slide over here. Remember, if your feet are set, all right, and you're in a defensive stance and a skip pass is made, you'll easily be able to recover, but you can't let this pass get made because now these are no longer skip passes. These players are one pass away now. So you have backside help right here for Precious Achiuwa. This player slides in and backside help. As soon as VanVleet pulls his dribble back, you've got to leave, though. See, VanVleet pulled his dribble back. So you need to leave now because you know this player's, well, it's De'Aaron Fox here, is recovering now because VanVleet pulled his dribble back. But look at this. This player is sticking around. It's too long. What is Harrison Barnes doing? If you're in drop coverage, this screen is getting set. Drop towards the ball. Achiuwa, there's backside help coming right here. Or here. It's all over the place on the weak side of the floor. Like, you're not dropping to the ball right now. Like, get in a defensive stance. Why? Look at your feet. You're not in a defensive stance. So now look, to get in the gaps, you got to move your feet inwards. Now you're not getting back outward. What's Trey Lyles doing? Why does he have his hand on the screener right now? This is drop coverage. Get off the screener and drop so VanVleet doesn't have this area to go to. Like, look at Trey Lyles. You're late getting underneath the ball. Can't this Kings player just get his feet set? Right now, you can get your feet set, so you can slide. You can't slide. Look at this. Look at how this player's moving his foot upward. So now you're bringing your feet upward as this player's going downward, so you're going to get beat. If you're De'Aaron Fox on this box out right here, so shot goes up. Okay, if you're De'Aaron Fox, you just got to drive the lower part of your body into Chris Boucher because that's going to move him out. Like, you're not doing that even sort of. What is Trey Lyles doing? You are guarding this Raptors player. Why do you just stop guarding this Raptors player? Okay, this is a loose ball that Toronto comes up with. Okay, fine. So this Kings player needs to be sprinting back down here. Look at this light walking. That is not going to get it done. Sprint over here so you can guard Achiuwa. So now Sabonis has to come on to Achiuwa late. It's a... Don't backpedal back if you're Davion Mitchell. Sprint back so you get your feet set. Look at this player backpedaling. Look at this. Are you ready to guard Siakam now? No. So the Kings are a little discombobulated defensively, to say the least. But if you're Kevin Huerter, Harrison Barnes is coming over here. So why are you staring at the ball? Look what this does. This lets Gary Trent right through now. And now that's going to force a contest at the rim, and there's going to be no one to box out. If you're De'Aaron Fox, you should be getting out to Gary Trent. Sabonis should be coming up here to guard Precious Achiuwa. Like, De'Aaron Fox, where's De'Aaron Fox going? He's going for a steal now. If you don't get it, and there's a way less than a 50-50 chance you get this, we're giving up points now. You can see Harrison Barnes leaning towards what he expects as a screen, so you're just going to look at him lean. You're going to get beat the other way every time. Harrison Barnes, why are you underneath the screener right now if you're switching? You should be up here level to the screener so you're ready to guard Fred VanVleet on this switch. I mean, Harrison Barnes, as soon as you see Pascal Siakam turn here, see, he's turning right now, so you should get right up in here, okay, to start battling for real estate. Because look what happens. You're just giving him too much space. Look at this. You didn't even start defending his post up till way too late. Kevin Herter, it looks like, is going to be digging in the post. So we don't need Sabonis standing here. You have to get to the corner, okay? Like, you just standing here is a disaster. There's got to be some communication and transition. De'Aaron Fox can't be going to the... Kevin Herter's got the ball. De'Aaron Fox got to find a Raptors player, and it's really close, right here. So now Sabonis... And say that. So Sabonis is, okay, I need to sprint here. But Sabonis is just getting back to the total middle of nowhere. So Gary Trent Jr. beats his man that forces a double team. If you're Sabonis, you can't be going towards the ball. You got to stay wide, because if this pass gets thrown here, you got to rotate here. See, look at Sabonis. We don't need a third player guarding the ball. And Harrison Barnes, this shot is up, so you need to find your man, box him out. Look at Harrison Barnes. You're boxing out facing him. So of course he gets this offensive rebound. Urgency. Urgency. When Precious Achiuwa comes this way, you are urgently getting here, so your feet are set in a defensive stance. This is no urgency whatsoever. Look at this. Look at your feet. They're not set. So you're out of position, and now Precious Achiuwa is just going to cook you. Okay, why are you switching this handoff? Stop. Just give this player space to come through, and you're good. Why are the Kings switching here? It's a horrible switch. There's clearly no communication, so that's certainly a problem. But why are you switching in the first place? Okay, if you're Sabonis here, you can't stop. You can't leave to recover onto your man until this player can guard one-on-one and is over the top. You have backside help, so there's nothing to worry about. So why are you leaving early? Look at you just left. This player wasn't ready to guard. Trey Lyles is totally falling asleep on his man. Look at this. You're staring at the ball. Stop. How did this space just take place? Look at this. You should never be screened here. You should be easily able to get over the top, but there's this space for no reason. So now you get screened, and no one's ready to switch for you. If De'Aaron Fox needs help right here, stop. This player's got to rotate to the ball. Get down here, all right? You should be halfway between where the ball is and the three-point line. So when Van Vliet comes this way, I'm stunting. I don't have to move my feet. I'm in a defensive stance. I can recover. Okay? But you can't recover if you're doubling from right here. Okay, you can't just trap randomly. Okay, so the Kings trap here. Stop. Fine. All right? De'Aaron Fox can't trap unless Keegan Murray knows about it, because he's going to have to rotate to his man. Like, De'Aaron Fox is trapping. No one knows you're trapping. All right, so De'Aaron Fox is going to get this ball slapped away. Stop. If you're this Kings player here, you got to start getting back, okay? Like, the Raptors are probably getting this ball. If somehow Sacramento gets this, you can come back into the play. But if you just stand around like that,